If you're planning on flying in 2025, you're going to want to pay attention to this video. We're diving into the new carry-on rules that are set to change the way you travel. And trust me, there are things that airlines might not be telling you. So, let's get started. Hey everyone! Welcome back to TravelVet. We've got all the details you need to know to make your journey smoother. So, grab your notepad and let's dive right in. Alright folks, let's dive into the major changes on the horizon for 2025 that you absolutely need to know about. The Transportation Security Administration, commonly known as the TSA, is rolling out new regulations designed to enhance both security and efficiency at airports across the country. These updates could significantly affect your travel experience, so let's break them down one by one. First up, we have a potentially game-changing update regarding carry-on size limits. Currently, most airlines enforce a maximum size of 22 inches by 14 inches by 9 inches, but in 2025, we're expecting to see that limit increase to about 24 inches by 16 inches by 10 inches. This means you'll have a bit more wiggle room to pack your essentials. Think extra shoes, a cozy blanket, or that new book you've been dying to read. However, it's important to note that not all airlines may adopt these new dimensions uniformly. Some might choose to keep their existing policies, so it's crucial to double-check the specific regulations of the airline you're flying with before you pack your bags. Next up, let's talk about technology restrictions. While we're all accustomed to taking our laptops and tablets out of our bags when we go through security, the TSA is introducing a new focus on smart devices. If you're one of those tech-savvy travelers who brings smart luggage with built-in batteries or power banks, be prepared for a slight adjustment. You may be required to remove these devices from your carry-on for separate screening. The TSA is emphasizing the need for thorough inspections to ensure safety, so make sure your devices are easily accessible when you get to the checkpoint. And finally, let's discuss a significant update to the liquid restrictions that have long been a source of frustration for travelers. The familiar 311 rule, which allows you to bring liquids in containers of no more than 3.4 ounces, is evolving. Starting next year, you'll be able to bring containers of up to 12 ounces each, as long as they fit within a clear, quart-sized bag. This change is fantastic news for those of us who love our skincare routines or want to carry our favorite beverages on board. Just remember, all liquids must still be packed in the designated bag, so plan accordingly. These changes may seem small, but they could significantly impact how you prepare for your next trip. Stay tuned as we continue to explore these new regulations and what they mean for your travel plans. Now, let's get into the secrets that airlines might not be telling you about these new rules. Here's what you should keep in mind. First and foremost, with the anticipated increase in size limits for carry-ons, airlines are likely to adjust their fee structures as well. Expect to see higher charges for oversized bags that slightly exceed the new maximum dimensions. Airlines are notorious for capitalizing on any opportunity to charge extra, and if your bag is even a few inches too big, they may strongly encourage you to check it instead. This can lead to unexpected fees and hassles at the airport, so it's essential to measure your bag before heading to the terminal. Plan accordingly to avoid those surprise charges. Next, let's talk about the variability among airlines. It's important to realize that not every airline will implement these new carry-on rules uniformly. Some carriers might embrace the updated guidelines wholeheartedly, while others may choose to stick with their existing policies or even introduce stricter measures. For instance, a budget airline might decide to enforce tighter restrictions on carry-ons to maximize their revenue from checked baggage fees. This inconsistency can create confusion, so always do your homework. Check your airline's website or contact customer service for the most current information before you start packing. Lastly, with the introduction of new technology restrictions and heightened screening protocols for smart devices, expect to spend more time navigating security checkpoints. The TSA's focus on ensuring the safety of smart luggage and electronic devices means that you may be required to remove more items from your bag for additional scrutiny. This could lead to longer lines and wait times, so arriving at the airport earlier than usual is going to be crucial. Aim for at least 2 to 3 hours before your flight to give yourself ample time to get through security and avoid the stress of rushing to your gate. Now that you're armed with insider knowledge about the changes and the underlying realities, let's move on to some practical tips that will help you navigate these new rules like a seasoned pro. Here are my top strategies to ensure a smooth travel experience. First things first, it's time to think about your carry-on luggage. With the new size limits being set to increase, investing in a high-quality carry-on that maximizes the allowed dimensions is essential. Look for bags that are specifically designed for travel, ideally around 24 inches by 16 inches by 10 inches, which will give you that extra space for your essentials. Additionally, consider opting for bags with expandable features. These can give you even more flexibility when packing. Choose materials that are durable and lightweight, as well as wheels that roll smoothly, so you can navigate through busy airports with ease. Next, let's talk about organization. Using packing cubes is a game changer. These handy little containers can help you separate your liquids, tech gadgets, and personal items, making it much easier to find what you need when you're at security. For instance, keep all your toiletries in one cube and your electronics in another. This way, when it's time to go through the security line, you can simply pull out the right cube without rummaging through your entire bag. Plus, packing cubes can help compress your clothing, saving space in your carry-on. Before you hit that Book Now button, make sure to thoroughly check the airline policies regarding carry-ons. Each airline may interpret the new rules differently, and what's acceptable on one carrier may not be on another. Look for specifics on dimensions, weight limits, and any additional fees for carry-ons. This information is usually found in the baggage policy section on the airline's website. Being informed can save you from surprises at the airport, ensuring you don't get hit with unexpected fees or have to leave items behind. Finally, take advantage of technology by downloading the apps of the airlines you frequently fly with. Many airlines are updating their apps to include features that keep you informed about carry-on policies, gate changes, and even real-time updates on your flight status. These apps can be a lifesaver on travel day, providing you with quick access to essential information right at your fingertips. Plus, many apps offer mobile check-in, allowing you to avoid long lines at the airport. Every minute counts when you're traveling. By following these tips, you'll be well prepared to tackle the new carry-on rules and travel like a pro. Remember, a little preparation goes a long way in making your journey smoother and more enjoyable. Happy travels! And there you have it, the new carry-on rules for 2025 and what you need to know to stay ahead of the game. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Travel Vet and ring the bell for notifications on our latest travel tips and tricks. Safe travels, and I'll see you in the next video.